U.S. Navy's MQ-4C Triton flew a long high-altitude surveillance mission skimming above Iran's coastline, quietly watching key waters and shipping routes as regional tensions continued to climb. Using the callsign OVRD-01, the Triton took off from Dhafra Air Base in the UAE, showing how American assets positioned in the Gulf can swiftly push deep surveillance coverage right up to Iran's maritime doorstep. Throughout the mission, the MQ-4C stayed in international airspace over the Persian Gulf, scanning crowded sea lanes near Iran where oil tankers, warships and commercial vessels all converge through narrow choke points. Its powerful sensor suite can reportedly sweep up to 2.7 million square nautical miles in a single day, letting one unmanned aircraft build a detailed wide-area picture of almost every ship moving across the region. This flight signaled a renewed U.S. focus on Iran's unpredictable behavior, using persistent high-altitude surveillance to keep a close watch on any moves that could inflame already rising tensions across the Gulf. It is a high-altitude, long-endurance maritime surveillance drone, able to cruise above 50,000 feet and remain on station for well over 24 hours. With a wingspan of roughly 40 meters, Triton's long, efficient wing is built for ultra-long-range patrols, allowing it to cross thousands of kilometers. Its ZPY-3 multifunction active sensor radar can sweep up to 2.7 million square nautical miles per day. With 360-degree ASA radar coverage, Triton can detect, track and classify surface targets in every direction, delivering reliable tracking even in bad weather, darkness or heavy maritime traffic. Electro-optical and infrared cameras then zoom in to capture high-resolution imagery, giving operators clear visual identification of ships, boats and coastal sites. Its electronic support measures quietly listen for radar and radio signals across the battlespace, passively locating emitters and revealing who is talking, scanning or targeting without exposing the drone itself. Working as a networked intelligence node, Triton fuses its own data with feeds from satellites, patrol aircraft, and allied sensors. The Triton's flight coincided with nationwide protests erupting across Iran, as anger over soaring prices, a collapsing currency and years of mismanagement boiled over into open defiance of the authorities. Major cities like Tehran, Isfahan, Mashhad and Tabriz saw mass demonstrations, with crowds chanting against corruption and economic hardship, and entire neighborhoods transformed into scenes of unrest. Amid the chaos, Iran's central bank governor stepped down, a dramatic resignation that underscored just how serious the financial freefall has become, and how little confidence remains in official remedies. The country's accelerating economic collapse has triggered a deep legitimacy crisis for the leadership in Tehran, as more Iranians openly question whether the current system can deliver even basic stability. Reports say security forces and IRGC units have responded with brutal crackdowns, including live fire in dozens of cities, turning protests over prices into deadly confrontations with the state. President Donald Trump has warned that the United States is locked and loaded if Iran's government turns its guns on peaceful protesters, hinting at potential U.S. action if the bloodshed escalates. Just days earlier, Trump had declared he would back Israeli strikes on Iran to curb its missile program, sending a clear signal that Washington is prepared to support direct military pressure on Tehran. And only days after those threats toward Iran, U.S. forces launched a sudden operation in Venezuela that captured its leader Nicolas Maduro, dramatically demonstrating that Washington's warnings can turn into action.